To the Unitarian Universalist Fellowship of Wayne County. My name is Tim Briner, and I'll be worship associate this morning. We are a diverse congregation that welcomes you as you are, regardless of your age, ethnicity, race, sexual orientation, gender identity, economic status, or physical ability. We come together to seek deeper meaning and understanding from each other and the world around us. Your presence here today is a gift that brings us closer to that understanding. We are an active community that lives its values beyond the hours of Sunday service, and I would like to call your attention to the following. From Social Action, join us for a postcard party. There will be treats. Let those in charge know how you feel about the military in our streets and the proposed changes in the voting requirements. We have the postcards, address labels, and postage. We just need you to affix the labels, sign your name, and if you want, add your thoughts. We will take care of mailing them. Stop by the table in the back of the sanctuary today after the service. We'll continue our 20-year commitment to raising funds for the Salvation Army's bell ringing projects. Our days, and those are whole days, will be the Wednesday and Thursday after Thanksgiving, December 3rd and 4th. Beginning November 16th, keep your eyes out for a sign-up sheet on the Social Action Committee table in the foyer. Come join us for our annual Thanksgiving Day potluck dinner. Sign up and more details are in the lobby. If you would like to find out more about our activities, feel free to ask Karen Skubik.
On cue. Thank you, Tim. Yeah, all right. Good to see all of you. And just because there's a Thanksgiving dinner this week doesn't mean that the vegan potluck is not happening. There's still a vegan potluck on Tuesday as well. I know a lot of you come in here when the tables are set up and it's like, okay, where do I sit? Because it's so different. So I'm glad that you trust just to come in and take a spot. But it also gives an opportunity, if you're in a different spot than usual, maybe to talk to some other people that might be near you that you might not normally talk to or you don't even know yet. So I hope you use today and other days we have the tables like this to reach out and talk to some new folks. And glad you're all here, and welcome to any visitors that we have.
Oh. Good morning, folks. Oh, how are we doing this morning? Yeah, I get that. This is the week, isn't it? This is the week where things are all starting to come together, and maybe some things are falling apart. Can I tell you? Can I share with you what's falling apart for me this week? One, my Thanksgiving plans just got canceled. My friends in Indy got COVID. And they're like, we should be fine by the time you come around. And I'm like, I don't want to take that chance. And when that happened, my wife said to me, you know what that means, right? We get to have our own Thanksgiving and we get leftovers. So it's making the best of a bad situation. You'll notice Kelly isn't here this morning. Kelly is feeling under the weather and having a really rough time today. And so it's a little unnerving because this is our service. We've got all the youth in the room with us. And we've got Nancy Hurt to help and step in, right? It reminds me so often. How many of you had that Thanksgiving dinner where everything goes wrong? Everything goes wrong. My Aunt Judy one year decided she came up from Florida and she was going to rearrange how everybody in the kitchen worked. Her mom, her grandmother, her sisters, their cousins. She was going to give them all new jobs to make them more efficient. What do you think happened? Chaos. And we are still together. no matter what happens, all of the little things that fall apart, fly in our face, all of the details around it, that's not what this holiday is about. Today is about being together. Isn't that right, Ulrich? It's about being together. Are you spending your holiday with the family? Yeah. How wonderful is that? To spend time with people that we love, to celebrate community and all of who they are, and to accept them for that. Yes? Today is our day to do that here amongst ourselves. Things are a little different. Things are a little chaotic. And all I need for you to do is bring your whole self to the table. Thank you for taking time this beautiful Sunday morning to join us in this bread communion. Open your hearts, ready your palates, silence your cell phones, and join us now in the spirit of worship. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, and it's not on now?
Our chalice lighting this morning is Blessings Are Real and Ours to Claim by Reverend Dr. Rebecca Savage. Rejoice, rejoice with full hearts, beloved people of blessing. Rejoice. May this time of worship celebrate what we know at our core. Blessings are real and ours to claim and radiate. Blessings are abundant and ours to revel in and pass along. Blessings are transformational and ours to be challenged by as we grow towards the faith we know we can be. Let us now rise in body or spirit as we sing our opening hymn, Come Sing a Song with Me. The music can be found in the gray hymnal number 346.
Come sing a song with me. Come sing a song with me. Come sing a song with me that I might know you're mine. And I'll bring you home when hope is hard to find. And I'll bring a song of love and a rose in the winter time. Come dream a dream with me. Come dream a dream with me. Come dream a dream with me that I might know you're mine. And I'll bring you home when hope is hard to find. And I'll bring a song of love and a rose in the winter time. Come walk in rain with me. Come walk in rain with me. Come walk in rain with me that I might know you're mine. And I'll bring you home when hope is hard to find. And I'll bring a song of love and a rose in the winter time. Come share a rose with me. Come share a rose with me. Come share a rose with me that I might know you're mine. And I'll bring you home when hope is hard to find. And I'll bring a song of love and a rose in the winter time.
Good morning.
Morning.
I'm, as Reverend Walter said, I'm here on behalf of Kelly. She's not feeling good. Are there any kids that would like to come up and join me for young and old are welcome? I'm going to grab a chair. You're already up here, friend, huh? You've been up here the entire time. Yes, you have. Well, if you're the only one that's going to come up. Oh, here we go. Look at the really boys. Oh my gosh, my heart. I remember when you guys were little and used to come up here. So how are you this morning? Good. So we're having a special service today. Do any of you know what it is? What we call it? Yeah, we're having bread communion. Have you been to one before? Have you been to this before where we share bread? It's a tradition we have as Unitarian Universalist. No? Well, part of this story is we're going to check out the bread. Have you guys made any? You're 7 years old. Well, you might be helpful in the kitchen. I don't know. So what goes into making bread? What do you think goes into making bread? Oh, I broke this one apart. We have we have grains and flour, water, a little bit of salt, right? I don't know if there's anything much else, huh? It depends on the bread. Yeast to make it rise. Thank you. Yeah, or sourdough. Yeah. Well, we're going to talk about all the hands, all the people that it takes to make bread from when it's a seed and grown to when it's milled to when it's made into bread to when it makes it into the grocery store. So if you make bread at home, you're already way into, I don't know, hundreds of hands. I think Reverend Walter was supposed to try to count on his fingers for us. So let's start with putting, the seed in the ground. So we have the farmer and they raise the grains, and then they harvest it. And then what do they do with the grain once it's harvested? Take it to the elevators. Somebody comes along, they take it to the elevators. It's got to be driven in a truck, right? That's not necessarily Jeff Gokenauer, right? He might hire someone to do that. So it goes to the elevators. It gets checked. You know, there's a process. They check the moisture, contaminants. There's stuff that happens at the elevator, so that's even more people. Okay. Then let's see. Let's get to like milling. Right? Do we know what milling is? When we grind it up. Right? So it's got to get to the mill. And then, oh wait, I forgot a part. It's in peg. We have scientists here that study the plants to make sure they grow healthy, and like if they get diseases and stuff. Peg and Larry are, so there's scientists involved in just the growing of the grains and the crops. So we have, are you called organists or something, or is that a different?
They're agronomy.
That's the word, agronomy. It's a big word for me, my apologies. So let's see, we were as far as milling it when I got distracted that Kelly gave me some tips here. So we had the farmers, we did the grain. Oh, there's quality assurance, food safety, packaging operators, warehouse workers, logistic coordinators, and administrative staff. Just all included at the milling. So now we're going to bake the flour. There's recipe formulation specialists, mixing operators, dough handling, fermentation specialists, oven operators, slicing and bagging line, food safety and quality control, maintenance, production managers, packaging engineers, warehouse workers, and now, and truck drivers, and now we're going to get to distribution, the bakery and retail. And if it's a small bakery or if it's a big bakery, these numbers can be doubled and tripled. And then at retail, if you get to the store shelf and you buy your bread, you have receiving clerks, stockers, grocery managers, quality rotation staff, and indirectly the cashiers. So she had that the total people involved, the minimum, a small operation could be 50 to 100. And that large scale industrial could be 150 to over 400 people help us make bread. So if we could have gratitude this month of all the people that help us bring food to our table. And I brought these different colored breads, just like us. We come in different colors, different shades, but we're all people. So blessed be, and let's have a grateful Thanksgiving. Thank you. Thanks for joining me, guys. Kind of. Appreciate it. And thank you, ladies. I mauled this. I should probably throw it out.
You could be a little silly. Yeah, chill. You were allowed to be up here. Relax. It's all good. We're going to have a moment of meditation. One of the things I'm going to ask you to do to get ready for meditation is you'll notice there's some salt dough, a plastic bag. If you're at one of the tables, get some salt dough, enough for yourself. If you have people who are in the side aisles who want to participate, I would encourage you to ask someone for some salt dough. And if you're not, I want you to imagine the process, because we're going to be talking about baking. Alaric, have you ever helped your mom or your aunt make bread before? You? What? You can't remember. That's a very good answer. I can't remember. How many of you have made bread before? All right. I have a little bit of a spiritual practice, a little behind on it, with bread making. Because I don't know about you, but bread making feels good. My mother used to tell me she had rheumatoid arthritis, and kneading the bread with the warmth of the dough would help to soothe her hands. And so there is something spiritual about the kneading if you let it. So I'm going to invite you, this is a embodied meditation. For those of you who are choosing not to participate, that's great. Especially, one of the things I'm noticing with the dough is the longer I hold it, the more my hands go. You are definitely going to need to moisturize after this. So if you've got really dry skin and you want to meditate with this in your mind, I totally understand. But this is about Thanksgiving. Because Thanksgiving is a time of coming together. It's a time when many of us gather with friends or family, right? A lot of us are gathering with family. We get to see the kids, the parents, the siblings, and all the aunts and uncles and cousins that we only get to see once a year. Sometimes for Thanksgiving, we have what's called the Friendsgiving. And we gather with those who are closer to us in other ways. Maybe we gather because family is physically too distant from us. Maybe we gather that way because family is emotionally too distant from us. But in any case, this is a time of year where we gather to sustain each other with food and friendship. We come together on this holiday to create something greater than ourselves. And to represent that, we have this lump of dough. This, as I said, is salt dough. I do not recommend eating it. If you really feel the need, you can. It's just water and flour and salt. But you are not going to like it. Well, you might not like it. But this is great for making sculptures. I used to make salt dough ornaments all the time with my mom. And you can do that after the meditation is done. But for now, I just want you to hold the dough in your hands. Roll it around and take a deep breath. All right? To get yourself grounded, I encourage you to put your feet on the floor. Breathe in, continuing to roll the dough. Breathe in, out. Take the dough, just hold it in one hand. Put it out in front of you. Feel its weight. Does it feel dense? Is it warm? Is it cool? Is it rough? Smooth? What does the dough feel like? This is 3 simple ingredients: salt, flour, water. The salt, can you feel the salt? If you squeeze it, can you feel the coarseness? The roughness that comes from those grains of salt? It's also made of flour, this silky, powdery substance. Can you feel the silkiness that's in there from the flour? And then there's the water. Water, the secret of life, sustaining evermore within each of us. It adapts to its container. Can you feel that adaptation? If you squeeze the dough, how it moves with your hand, conforms to its container? Can you feel the fluidness? This is a combination of three very different things. And when they come together, they create something larger than itself, larger than those individual ingredients. But to get those three things to work together takes a little effort. This is where we have to knead the dough. The wonderful thing about kneading is it's both forceful and graceful. It requires a steady rhythm, and it relies more on your sense of touch than your sense of sight to make sure the dough is combined. For those of you at the table, put the dough down on the table. And if you're familiar with kneading dough, take the heel of your hand, push it into the dough away from you, and then fold it back over and give it a quarter turn and do it again. Push, fold, turn. Let this become a rhythm for you. Push, fold, turn. If you push too hard, you tear the dough. If you push too softly, the dough will not combine more. You need to find that balance, that rhythm, that slow and steady action. Push, fold, turn. Has your dough changed as you knead it? Has it gotten smoother? Is the warmth of your hand making it come off on your hand a little bit? Yeah, that's okay. It's all part of the process. You are making the dough a part of you. How are the textures of your dough as you knead? Has it gotten smoother? Has it gotten warmer? Has it gotten stickier? All right. Put your dough down. This work of kneading, this work of balance, of gentleness, of combination, of adding yourself as part of the process through slow, persistent, gentle work. That is the act of kneading. That is the act of building community. We're almost done. Letting the warmth of your hands affect the dough, affect the ingredients. See? Want to take it? Okay. Remember that this is greater than the sum of its parts through the efforts of you to build this community, to be a constant presence. The small act of patience, of caring, is what brings our community together. This act of kneading is how we show our love to the world, to the community around us. We need each other. May it be so. All right. Tim, I know Tim got lost in the meditation. You want to come up and do the call to the offering?
Got to find the right page here. It has often been said that faith without works is dead. As within our community and beyond these walls, all donations collected today that are not specifically marked otherwise will be split with the Immigrant Worker Project, or IWP. IWP was founded in 1998 to address the needs of the farm worker and rural migrant communities in Ohio. At the heart of the project is a deep commitment to economic, legal, political, and social justice for the Latinx community. IWP supports human dignity and justice for immigrants while building communities that embrace cultural diversity. For those who are watching online or do not carry cash, you can donate on our website by scanning the QR code in the order of service and on the screen. The offering will now be collected and gratefully received. Please join me in this unison reading. The words are on the screen. Let us be grateful when we are able to give, for many do not have that privilege. Let us be grateful for those who share their gifts with us, for we are enriched by their giving. Let us be grateful even for our needs, so that we may learn from the generosity of others.
Today is bread communion, and as Nancy hinted at, this is a Unitarian Universalist tradition. And I got news for you folks, we're not the first ones to do this. In case you were wondering, the whole idea of a bread communion kind of goes back at least 2,000 years. It comes, at least in the Christian tradition, from the agape feast. How many of you are familiar with the agape feasts? All right, we got our scholars in here. The agape feast comes from the early Jesus movement. I did not say Christians. The Jesus movement. This is in the period of time after Jesus' death, but before Constantine decided to make Christianity Rome's official religion. So, in this Jesus movement, there was no official Christianity. These are just people who loved the teachings and wisdom of Jesus. And what these folks would do, they do what we do a lot. They would throw a potluck. They threw a potluck and they gathered together, and what did they do? Well, they talked about the teachings of Jesus and how they liked each other. And maybe, not always, they would have a communion ritual as part of their agape feasts. But in those early days, in those early Jesus movement days, this was more about community and gathering in love than it was about ritual and sacrament. Now, what's interesting about these feasts is that they were an open table. Anyone you know how the Christians were treated those first few hundreds of years by the Romans? Not good. There's something about lions in a coliseum that often happened to them. But when these early people in the Jesus movement, these early Jews in the Jesus movement, when they would have their agape feasts, they started to annoy the Romans because it was an open table. That meant if you were poor and Jewish and you wanted to come sit without bringing anything to the potluck, did they let you? Yes. Yes. And if you were poor and Roman and you wanted to come and eat, would they let you? Yes. Yes. Boy, the emperor at the time did not like that. Julian the Apostate said of these gatherings, quote, "These impious Galileans not only feed their own poor, but ours also, welcoming them into their agape. They attract them as children are attracted with cakes. See their love feasts and their tables spread for the indigent. Such practice is common among them and causes contempt for our gods." All you Jesus movement folks are making our Roman gods look bad. Do you mind? But sharing food brought people together. Sharing food created community. And that's what we do here today. Today, we are going to take a page from the Agape Feast. I'm going to ask you to literally break bread together. So the first thing I want you all to do is everybody who is wanting to grab a piece of bread. Those in the aisles, if someone wants to help some of those folks out, there should be some, I don't know if we should have some gluten-free options or at least some dairy-free options amongst the bread. All right, I see some of you are starting to butter your bread already. That's fine. You can do that if you wish. Might make your hands a little messy with what we're going to be doing. But if you don't mind licking your fingers after kneading salt dough, you made the chalice into a mushroom. Mushrooms are cool. They soak up toxins. All right, I'm watching, looking around, making sure those who... And some of you are starting to eat your bread. Just make sure you've got a little bit left to at least tear in two. Because you're going to need at least two parts of bread. One part you can tear in two. Very cool. All right. Now, bread. Folks, there is a real simplicity to bread. We were talking about the ingredients. It can be made with just a few real simple ingredients. Flour, water, yeast, maybe some salt. If you're mixing these simple staples into bread, it's amazing because they come something sustaining. And we too, when we come together, we bring our simple gifts to each other and to the world we live in. May our coming together sustain not only each other, but the world around us. I want you all to take your bread, and I want you to tear off a piece that you can eat. Everybody just tear off a piece. Now feel as you tear it, what kind of resistance did that bread give you? Did it fall apart and crumble? Was the crust giving you some resistance? When we come into community, often we come feeling broken, lacking a wholeness. And we are looking for something to make us whole, to put us right. And our brokenness, that tearing, can feel messy and tough, just like in tearing off a part of that bread. But friends, just because you are broken, it does not mean you are worthless. You still have something to offer. This bread has still maintained its essential self after being broken off. It is still bread, and even though it is broken, it can still sustain. Take this piece of bread, put it in your mouth. Feel the texture of it, the taste of it. Take in the gifts of all of those hands, all of those people who brought this bread to you, the hundreds and hundreds of lives that it has passed through. Think of all of those gifts that have come to you from those people. And now think of all of the gifts that come to you from this community, this congregation, your family, the world. What are the other gifts that you have received, that you are thankful for this time of year? What are the things like simple bread that bring you comfort? Take the rest of your bread. Tear off another piece. You're not eating this one. Somebody else is, though. This piece, I want you to think about all of the gifts that you have. All of what you have to offer. How do you help to sustain others? And so often when we think of our own gifts, we become lost and paralyzed thinking we are not worthy. But do remember, no matter what, excuse me, your presence is often enough. Your presence is often enough. Look at the people around you. Think of the presence that they bring, their gifts, their love. Think of all of the things that you can offer to this community. And I want you to turn to somebody near you. Offer them your piece of bread and say, thank you for your presence. You are enough. Oh, Rick, do you want a piece of bread? No. Well, I just want to thank you for being here. I like you. You don't have to give one to me. This is not an exchange. Thank you for being who you are, Benji. I like you for who you are. Friends, it is the simple things that sustain us. Community, connection, kindness. And this bread that we eat today, this is a symbol of these things. And let us remember, let us just not keep them in this house. Let us take these gifts out and feed a world that so desperately needs it. And I have one last thing as a part of our ritual, part of our agape feast. That's the love, folks. I need you to love on each other. I need you to talk with each other. I need you to tell the people in the pews and the table next to you what it is you like about that person. Or what brings you joy and happiness this time of year. The rule for the rest of our time together: no complaining, no griping, no cynicism. I am purposely not looking at some people. No gossip.
What if that's what makes us happy?
If you are hurting someone else or demeaning someone else, that is not happiness. What I want you to do is to share what the love is. I want you to share what brings you joy. And I want you to do it with each other until the end of our time together. I will ring the bell so we can sing our closing hymn. But from now until then, let the love feast begin. This is always the hard part, is getting y'all to come back in after you've been talking for a while. Because I love the energy and I don't want to stop it. I love the connection that's going on. I love who y'all are. Thank you for all that you bring to this community. Pardon my vernacular, but you guys are kind of awesome. Now, let us sing our closing hymn, For the Beauty of the Earth. I just want to apologize for those of you who may have realized these are the hymns we did last week. There was a little bit of a mix-up, but you know what? We're going to Judy Garland this. We're going to sing them all and have a wonderful time. Please rise in body or spirit. As I sing our closing hymn, what are we doing? There is more love somewhere.
There is more love somewhere. There is more love somewhere. I'm gonna keep on till I find it. There is more love somewhere. There is more hope somewhere. There is more hope somewhere. I'm gonna keep on till I find it. There is more hope somewhere. There is more peace somewhere. There is more peace somewhere. I'm gonna keep on till I find it. There is more peace somewhere. There is more joy somewhere. There is more joy somewhere. I'm gonna keep on till I find it. There is more joy somewhere.
I would invite you to stay and have coffee and sit and eat bread, but like you all, need an excuse. Continue to enjoy each other's company. Continue to take the spirit of welcome and gratitude from this service, from this sanctuary into the next week. I am thankful for you all. May it be so.